something has to give. The safety of professional cyclists is at a breaking point, and the voice of reason is getting louder. Sepp Kuss, former champion of the Vuelta España and rider for Visma Lease Bike, has joined the chorus demanding better security measures after pro-Palestine protests disrupted stage 11 of the race in Bilbao. But here's where it gets controversial. Should politics and sports mix so intensely that they threaten the very existence of an event? And more importantly, who holds the responsibility when things spiral out of control? The stage through the Basque Country was mostly completed, but the final 3 kilometers had to be scrapped because demonstrators made it unsafe for riders to approach the finish line. Imagine the frustration. Months of preparation, countless hours of training, all culminating in a moment that was abruptly taken away due to circumstances entirely outside their control. For Kuss and his team, this situation created what he described as a bittersweet feeling. On one hand, Jonas Vingegaard, Kuss's team leader, managed to gain some time on João Almeida from UAE Team Emirates during the last climb. However, the chaos surrounding the finish line meant no further opportunities for significant time gaps to emerge. Naturally, the spotlight shifted toward the events in Bilbao, where tensions ran high. Reports indicate that 3 protesters were detained and 4 police officers sustained injuries during the incident. It was a stark reminder of how quickly emotions can escalate when political activism intersects with sporting events. Amidst this turmoil, questions arose about whether Israel Premier Tech, the team whose presence has sparked these protests, should withdraw from the race altogether. Interestingly, Kuss chose not to weigh in on rumours suggesting that such discussions occurred at a pre-stage meeting between riders and officials. Israel Premier Tech has publicly stated its intention to remain in the competition, barring any unforeseen developments, and will participate in Stage 12 unless otherwise directed. Meanwhile, the Union Cycliste Internationale, UCI, condemned the aspects of the protest that endangered riders, though it stopped short of taking more drastic action. Kuss acknowledged the risks posed by the protests, stating, "It's not my place to comment on that. But it's undeniable that there are serious dangers here in the race, because many people, protesters, want them, Israel Premier Tech, gone." He added that the sentiment against the team among protesters is palpable and growing, with speculation swirling that similar disruptions could bring the entire Vuelta to a standstill. Kuss expressed cautious optimism that the race would still conclude in Madrid. However, he emphasized the urgent need for enhanced safety protocols. Without them, he warned, continuing the competition fairly and safely would become impossible. This sentiment was echoed by Vingegaard himself, who admitted uncertainty about whether the race would see another stage winner. And this is the part most people miss. While debates rage over who's right or wrong in this scenario, the athletes, the very heart of the sport, are caught in the crossfire. Shouldn't their safety come first? Or does the platform provided by major races like the Vuelta justify the risks involved? These are thorny questions without easy answers. So we ask you, do you think sporting events should adapt to accommodate political protests? Or should they exist in a bubble free from external pressures? Share your thoughts in the comments below.